Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it, a blanket or cushion or block. Let's come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Begin to slow down your breath. Arriving here in your body in this moment. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by taking the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow and take it back. As you do this, draw up the ribs, draw the belly in. You might explore a little with movement. And then release. Right arm up, open it out, take it across, and then hook with the other arm. Hugging it in as close as you can. As you do this, draw back through your right shoulder so you're still square across your chest. And then release. Arm out, rotate your thumb to point down, wrap it around behind your back, interlace fingers at your waist, pull your knuckles around, elbows go towards one another, and then circle your right shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest, and then fold forward. And this could be just dropping your head or coming part way or all the way to the floor, reaching arms up and back away from you. And then release, come up. Hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs. The other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, take your left arm up, bend it straight back on itself, grab your elbow, and take it back. As you do this, draw the belly in. Feel free to move around a little. And then release, arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hugging it in close, stretching the left upper arm. And then release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around, interlace fingers. This time when you do so, have the other thumb on top, the way you don't normally cross. Elbows towards one another, and then circle your left shoulder. Let's reach both arms back, and then fold any amount. Let's release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's bring the feet to the floor, hip width apart. We'll shift the hands to the floor in front of the feet and then take a little rock front to back. As you rock your weight forward, looking for a stretch through the toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. And then drop the heels, lift the hips, and come back to hang in ragdoll. You might take a little sway or shake out. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. And then plant your hands near the front of the mat. Step back, coming into a high push-up position. Feel your head and heels connected, whole body in a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And come into your back bend. And this could be low or high, cobra or up dog, wherever you are, shoulders down, away from the ears. And then back to down dog, hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. When you do eventually settle onto 2 feet evenly, you're welcome to have your heels up or down, your knees bent or straight, making whatever adjustments you need to so you're working with your body, finding your full expression. And drop your knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. You can rest whenever you need to, whether it's in this shape or a different one. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through the left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's come into mountain pose, Tadasana. You can step near the front of the mat. Feet can be together or apart. Engaging the abdominals. Standing nice and tall. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. and back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, when you're ready, take the right leg up, bend your knee to your chest, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it across, little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, lift the chest. Release arms up, tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa. You might just step back. Feel what you are choosing to do. From down dog, take the left leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher, and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Settle in. Grab the right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Letting go. Keep reaching that back leg longer, but even more surrender through the upper body. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest. More important than the shape, coming to a quality, presence, and ease. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up. Come over to a side bend. Reach a little further out to come up. Release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out to come up. And release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms. Take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be just a slight lift of the heels, might come all the way up. Breath steady. Let's start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be the lower legs. And then release. Drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Let that go. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. From here, open out, warrior two. Feeling where you are, fine-tuning. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg for triangle. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Going to your full expression. And letting it be just like it is. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's come into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Set up any support that's useful for you here. And then let go towards the floor. Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right. Swing the back leg around to the front. From here, lean to the left, and then send the right leg back. And you may need to adjust the angle of your front leg or adjust your props, finding your way to pigeon. Settling towards the floor. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. Again, move anything out of your way so you can lean to the left. This time, bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. You can also do this with the bottom leg straight. Bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm can either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit even taller. As you exhale, rotate even more. One more breath. Let's release and switch. Left leg on top, right leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. One more breath. And then release, unwind. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle, a rock. And then we'll set up for a few back bends, starting with bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down. Lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And rest until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, you can take any back bend, bridge, what we just did, or anything else you know or want to try. Just listening to your body, staying as long or short as you like. Each time the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And you can repeat that process until you don't feel like coming up again. When you're done, move on to a counter stretch. I'll suggest happy baby, but it could be anything that helps you release your back. If you're doing happy baby, feel free to move around. Experiment with rocking or straightening your legs. And check in with your body. What else is needed? Is there any last pose or stretch or anything you want to do to wrap up your practice? If so, take your time. You can also just keep going. If you want a longer practice today, feel free. If you're ready to wrap things up with me now, take the time you need to feel complete and then spread out in your final resting pose. And you may want to adjust your clothing or grab some props so you're comfortable. Eventually settling into stillness, letting go of all the effort. Let your body just rest back. Breath can return to natural. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase gradually, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Then use your hands to help you up to sitting. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Please let me know if you have any requests for future classes.